Machine Age. The early man was the greatest inventor. He discovered the fire, agriculture, copper, iron, etc. He also invented the wheel. The discovery and use of metals, especially iron, is a great landmark in the history of mankind. It made him far more smooth, secure and happier. The discovery of metals and different sources of power and the inventions are the things which drastically changed the lifestyle of man. We all have seen that when water in a kettle boils, the lid of the kettle starts jumping. It is because of the steam that tries to escape from the kettle. Similarly, you must have seen the weight on a pressure cooker jumping violently when the steam in the vessel has accumulated. About 200 years ago, a young boy in Scotland, while looking at the boiling water in the kettle, thought of using this power of steam to run machines. His name was James Watt. In 1769, James Watt invented the first steam engine which could be used not only to throw water out of coal mines, but also to run machines by making a wheel turn. It was the beginning of the Industrial Revolution in Europe. Soon, many types of machines were made which were run by steam. As a result, goods could be produced quickly and cheaply. Steam engines were also fitted in ships and boats which sailed on the seas. It made England the queen of the seas, as her ships could sail across the seas to far-off countries. After some years, a boy became very eager to invent another type for machine. He was George Stephenson. He was a worker in a coal mine. In 1815, he invented a steam engine that could move on wheels. It was called locomotive because it moved from one place to another and carried load in its wagon, tied to its back. In 1825, the first locomotive invented by Stephenson ran on rails dragging behind it 34 wagons loaded with coal and passengers. It moved at the speed of 12 miles an hour. In 1829, the first railway was built. In 1830, he made another engine which could run at the speed of 30 miles an hour. It was called the rocket. The invention of the steam engine greatly revolutionized the world. It led to the establishment of large number of mills and factories which began to produce a lot of things both quickly and cheaply. The ships now began to sail upon the seas to far-off places more safely and more speedily. The railway began to carry goods and passengers to longer destinations with less time. Trade and commerce increased many times and life became more comfortable and more pleasant. In olden times, man could not think to fly in the air. He used to watch the birds flying in the sky and hear about the Pushpak Viman, which brought back Rama, Sita and his devotees to Ayodhya. Similarly, you might have read the story of Icarus who flew into the sky with the help of the wings made of wax. As he flew very high, the wax melted and he fell into the sea. In the 18th century, some people flew into the sky in hot air balloons or hydrogen balloons. The first manned balloon was flown on 21st November 1783, which went up to a height of 9 kilometers over Paris. In the subsequent years, scientists made many improvements in balloon flights which ultimately led to the invention and development of the aeroplane. It was Sir George Cayley, an Englishman, who first of all thought that it was possible to fly a plane through the air if it is light and at the same time, if the air could be forced against its wings. Soon, he made a lightweight plane fitted with wings but there was no engine, light and powerful enough to move the propeller. His countrymen William Henson and John Strongfellow did this job and made their model fly up to 40 yards in 1848. This marked the beginning of powered flights. It was, however, the Wright brothers who, first of all, built the aeroplane on the modern lines in 1903 and successfully flew it on 17 December 1903. It was the beginning of the air age. Since then, many changes and improvements have been made in the design of aeroplanes. Now, there are aeroplanes which fly across the seas and over the high mountains, vast deserts and the thick forests. Now, aeroplanes are used to transport goods and passengers. They are also used to transport soldiers, used as bombers and fighter planes in any war. Photography entered all the spheres of our life during the last 100 years. Now, there are family albums, portraits, photographic illustrations, magazines and books, cinema, X-ray, color slides and numerous other applications of this invention in various trades and professions. The first permanent photographs were made by two Frenchmen, Joseph Nepi and Louis Daguerre. Paper negatives and paper prints were made in 1841 by an English photographer, Talbot.